YouTubers, what is going on? Welcome to another exciting episode of the Commerce of Comics. So you've heard me talk a bit about my girlfriend in previous episodes, and she has graciously loaned me her collection of Wonder Woman comics, which by my count is about 150 or so comics to date. Wanted to squeeze in another episode related to the Justice League. So, as you may recall, Chris and I did an episode about Green Lantern not too long ago. Now I'm filming about Wonder Woman. Chris is going to come back very soon, and we're going to do an episode about Superman, followed by Batman, and then to round out the rest of the Justice League with Flash, Cyborg, before the new Zack Snyder cut comes out in March on HBO Max. So, let's get started. First, we have what I would say is the crown jewel of the collection, and this is Wonder Woman #1 from Volume 2. Now, this came out in February of '87, and actually, not to brag, but was able to pick this up as a Christmas gift for her this past Christmas. So this is graded 9.6 from CGC, and this isn't a bad book. This is great. This is sort of the relaunch of Wonder Woman for the modern age. Mostly, though, what I'm going to focus on for this episode is back to Volume 1, and then we'll go through Volume 2, 3, etc. So therefore, next up we have all the way back to 1967, we have Wonder Woman #169, and you can see the price tag there. But this is the first appearance of the Crimson Centipede. So everyone's heard of the Crimson Centipede, right? Yeah, I never either. But this was earlier on, not that big of a villain, didn't pan out too much in the last 40, 50 years that have come since then. This is going for around $15 to $50 from what I see on eBay. So $10, given the grade and condition that it's in, I'd say isn't a bad purchase. All right. Next, we've got Wonder Woman 158. Now, this is from 1965, so right around that same time period. We've got the first cover appearance and the second appearance overall of Egg Fu. That guy right there. This is, unlike the Crimson Centipede, a more valuable book. Egg Fu has some staying power. So this you're going to find around $100 in high grade, probably more like $25 or a little more than that in a mid grade. So it drops off quite a bit. And I think that, again, the price tag here, she was able to pick it up for $15. So all things considered, I'd say it's in, mid to low grade, so right in that same ballpark there. But if you can get yourselves a high grade, then seems like it's, just breaks triple digits. Then we have Wonder Woman #251. Now, 251 jumps by about a decade, so we're talking 1979. And as you can tell, this is a newsstand, which is really all the rage these days. Everyone wants a newsstand, so you might add a little bit of value just for the fact that it's a newsstand. Other than that, it's a $5 to $25 book. It's The Death of Orana. So again, this book in really good condition, probably going for 15 to 20, and the price tag there is 25, although I believe I was with her when she got this and she was able to knock some bucks off for cash, so got it right in the sweet spot there. So again, 251 from 1979. Now we're going to stick with that same time period, 1979, and we've got Wonder Woman #261. So Wonder Woman 261, again, you'll notice it's a newsstand. So again, probably a little bit of higher value because of that. This is not a key issue. It's just a really cool cover that she wanted. So I was able to get this one. You can find this in a dollar bin, maybe $5 bin at most at a show or your local comic shop. Then we've got Wonder Woman number 204. Now, Wonder Woman 204 is a little bit earlier. This is 1973. This is actually a really big book. This is the first appearance of Nebula. Nebula is Wonder Woman's sister, and an interesting note about that is that she is the first black female superhero in the entire DC universe. So this book is actually going to cost you a little bit more. This is around $350 in a high grade, and about $90 in a mid grade. So she was able to pick this up in, I'd say, somewhere in the mid to mid high. Definitely not pulling top dollar for this. I'd say this is probably around $100 or so in the condition that it's in. And then last but not least on that is you can see the staying power of Nebula, because as recently as first quarter of 2021, with the future state going on right now at DC Comics, we've got the Immortal Wonder Woman #1, and this is a 1 in 1,000 variant by Thiago da Silva. Now, this is made by an exclusive variant cover that was produced by the Comic Mint right here in Connecticut. I believe they're based out of Stamford, and they're not a brick and mortar location. They're only virtual online. I've bought several things from them, so they do a lot of exclusive content with a lot of artists, a lot of covers, exclusive covers, variant covers you can get through them. So she was able to get this, and very happy for her because it's an awesome cover. She really wanted it, and you can see right there, it's number 85 out of 1,000, comes with the COA. So there you go. Now I've got a hunch that this is just the beginning of perhaps a lot more we're going to see out of Nebula. So, you know, just like with Marvel, they're focusing on a lot more of the minority characters. So we could very well see Nebula appearing in a lot of stuff, just like with the new Brazilian Wonder Woman, Yara Flor. So stay tuned, perhaps more to come on that. So that's all for this episode. Again, wanted to just sort of jump in and do some Wonder Woman titles. Got a bunch more content to go through for you. We're going to stick with Volume 1, move into Volume 2 for the Part 2 episode of Wonder Woman. But until next time, stay safe, stay nerdy.